Okay, Taurus, this is gonna be part two of your reading. We left off with the Three of Wands in the upright. Excuse me. Venturing off to new horizons is what this energy speaks to. Let's see where exactly you're going, Spirit. Okay, the Hangman in the reverse as well. So this is kind of doubling down on the Devil card in reverse. It's almost as if you've been through a period of stagnation here, especially with that Mercury retrograde ending on the 18th of October. A lot of planets are going to be moving forward astrologically from retrograde, Jupiter and Saturn as well. So we've been talking a lot about that golden period between November 3rd and the 17th, where a lot of planets are moving forward. And you're going to be using and riding the wave of that momentum to probably get yourself out of this negative living situation. Again, doubly emphasized here, there's enlightenment here. So you've had more than enough time to kind of realize your vision or gain new insight and perspective in your current scenario that may have been dwindling your positivity or you radiating some form of energy. The Two of Swords here is a crossroads decision. Using your intuition so as to kind of best make that decision for you. Let me pick and see what are between either swords. Okay, so this could even be a divorce here, or maybe even salvaging with the Tower card in reverse. Tower card in reverse is, kind of disaster averted. So, sometimes this stuck energy with the Devil card in reverse and the Hangman in the upright, for that to be alleviated, we do have to have some sort of inner enlightenment experience, or tune and tap back into our spiritual practice. It doesn't necessarily have to be the fallout of the Four of Wands in the reverse. Interestingly enough, that the Four of Wands in the reverse is bringing about the fallout. This is the energy of a divorce card. Now we could add up all the wands in a bit, but I just wanted to speak to the Tower card in the reverse is disaster averted. So this is like your, do I go left or do I go right? Disaster averted is divinely guided as well here with this lightning bolt. Meaning, maybe if you do just hold on a little bit and don't kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater, maybe if you do focus internally on all your kind of negative planes into, whatever you're feeding, that could be something external or environmentally that is feeding off of you, meaning that internal change first and foremost, rather than just up and leaving. Again, if there is an up and leaving energy, it may not be for good here with Venus and Sagittarius. Sagittarius can be kind of, easy come, easy go at times. It's a mutable fire sign, so it's more of a conjunction. It's more of a, going to point B to get to point C. Now, as far as the wands here are concerned, I take the Queen of Wands in the reverse as a wand to be added to the four. That's Five of Wands in reverse that I see. That's coming out of conflict. First and foremost, I think that it's almost as if you do take option A, or if you do zig right for that matter, you're wanting to immediately come out of conflict, which is fine. But again, it doesn't have to be a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Now, what we have here left, other than the 5 in reverse, is this 3 in the upright. So the 5 in reverse canceled out by the 3 in the upright leaves you with the 2 in the reverse. So the 2 in the reverse is a lack of a future plan. Do you want to be in this circumstance forever? 2 in the reverse also points to the Ace in the upright. This is action. So I think that, pointing back originally to the 3 of Wands, that something has to be done. You can no longer kind of sit on your hands. You seem to have kind of formulated or crystallized, even unconsciously or subconsciously, the next step, which involves action. No more philosophizing. Excuse me. Let me see. Where are you going, Spirit? Can you help us to see and say where the 3 of Wands is going here? Where the 3 of Wands is going here? Excuse me. Give us an idea in the tarot of where the Three of Wands is going, Spirit. Give us an idea in the tarot of where the Three of Wands is going, Spirit. Okay, the Fool card in the reverse. Well, you're going into a lot of hesitancy and reticence. It's almost as if you're on the cliff, you're on the edge of the cliff, and yet you're not wanting to jump. You don't trust it for some reason, Taurus. I don't know why you don't trust it. I think this is something that you do gotta go all in if you do have an option on the table. I know it might be harder if it is literal divorce, but you may have to kind of reevaluate your situation if there's no more inner work that can be done. Lack of an offer, lack of communication is what I'm seeing here. So you may be waiting for some communication before you want to jump. But, with all things considered, I'm kind of seeing that you should probably jump anyways. I think you have fortune in your favor. The Hermit card is in the upright. This is emphasizing jumping into the unknown, into new terrain and territory. Spirit, is this a job relocation? Yes or no? Obviously, it's going to apply differently for some. Is this a job relocation, Spirit? Yes or no? I read no's in the reverse. Yes in the upright. Is this a job relocation, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes, I am seeing that you might be moving to a job that is compensating you properly as opposed to where you are now. Is this out of state, Spirit? Yes or no? Is this out of state, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes, with the Justice card in the upright, two scales of Libra are shown here. Scales of Libra, balance, truth, clarity, victory with the sword here in this person's right hand. The ball may have been rolling, the planning phases and stages, although that Two of Wands that we referred to twice could have been occurring during Libra season. So you could be relocating out of state. Is this a temporary move or a temporary movement, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Again, it doesn't have to apply to all the narratives. It could apply for some. Temporary move, Spirit. Temporary move out of state, Spirit. Temporary move, temporary. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, it is not temporary. So chances are this is going to be for, the good of it. A good while, if not, permanent. So very interesting, very interesting. I mean, it could be a new city within the same state, obviously, but I feel as though there is travel on deck here. If this doesn't apply to you, then I think that you could be even, choosing to leave certain jobs, leave a certain career path, a certain company or an industry that you're currently in, a current employer, I should phrase it as. If that's not on the table for your narrative, then in the very least, there is an emphasis on the balance of what you're being compensated, or maybe even asking for more. It could be no longer, and if that narrative doesn't apply to you, it could be you no longer. This is the Emperor energy here, and interesting, this is Emperor energy. This is Aries energy, and this is Aries energy. A lot of Aries / Emperor energy on the plate for you, Taurus. It could be that you're no longer investing in something that isn't able to kind of show growth or progress. With the Six of Pentacles in the upright, this is your card, by the way. It's the card of Taurus. Seeking fairness, reciprocity, equality, balance, equal-endedness is going to be your guiding post. I'm seeing here, especially as we leave Libra season, maybe finding some more details as to if the narrative is that you're not getting compensated properly, as to why, in which case you'd want to leave that situation if that's in your power or control, and or again, just no longer investing into kind of buckets that are not giving you a return. Here is what I'm seeing, Taurus, pulling back those resources. November is going to be a good month to kind of reevaluate where everything is trickling down to the very nitty gritty of it all. In which case you're going to want to explore new places to invest. Not only time, not only money, but time as well. Time is the resource that we can't ever get back. So, look to that. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for more in-depth, personalized, custom, tailored reading, obviously you're going to want to reach out for a one-on-one reading. Like I said, all my info is in the website, in the description box below, or check out the website below. All right, appreciate your patronage, Taurus. If you're watching this, it's on the Patreon for only $3 a month. That's a deal. And feel free to subscribe to the reduced reading rates as well. Those are one of the options on the opening page. And holler at your boy. Peace, love, and light.